One Stop Flooring, Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, Joe's Pizza and Pasta, State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilk, First Mid Bank and Trust, Full Tower Auto and Motorsports Group in Nashville, and also by The Medicine Shop, Country Financial Agent Josh Finley, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Roy Schmidt Honda of Effingham, Landers Collision Centers of Mount Vernon and Salem, King City Chrysler Center, and People's National Bank. We take you to the SSM Health broadcast booth for the Landers Collision Center's pregame show. Mount Vernon Rams basketball starts now.
94.1 FM this afternoon for what should be an exciting matchup for the Mount Vernon Rams. Good afternoon. I'm Chris Hugo. Tom Porter alongside for this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. We do have streaming video available at WMIXSports.com. It's a tale of student versus teacher. It's Doug Creel versus Kent Williams. We'll expand more on that after a quick break on this Landers Collision Center's pregame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Wouldn't it be nice to walk into your bank where people know your name, ask about your kids, and offer valuable help for your life and business? You just described to us here at Community First Bank of the Heartland. And despite our continued growth, our commitment to you and the communities we serve will never change. At Community First Bank, we continue to strive for excellence, but one thing remains the same. You are the reason. Community First Bank of the Heartland, where local matters.
Does your knee or hip pain keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Like riding your bike, playing basketball, or spending quality time with your family? Why put off getting your knee or hip fixed any longer? Crossroads Community Hospital's Bone and Joint Team is here to help you get back to enjoying the best things in life. Let the Crossroads Bone and Joint Specialist help by calling 618-731-5681 to schedule your appointment today. Visit crossroadshospital.com to learn more. Crossroads Community Hospital, where caring is our mission.
Registration for spring classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. Make your appointment today. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, Ren Lake College academic advisors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer or head straight into the workforce. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Ren Lake College. Call 618-437-5321 to get an appointment or visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Hey, sports fans, it's your local State Farm agent, Tony Wilk. As an athlete, if you want to be successful on the field, on the court, or on the diamond, it takes a good plan, a team working together, and a good coach. At State Farm, we believe in that same approach. Protecting your family from everyday risk doesn't just happen. If your insurance plan isn't working, or if you're going at it alone, let me introduce you to my team. We want to be your coach and get a strategy that works for you. Find me online, stop by my office, or just look for the Jeep. I'll be glad to help.
Back to the SSM Health broadcast booth. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM, WMIXSports.com. It is the Edwardsville shootout this afternoon for the Mount Vernon Rams and the DeSmet Spartans. And as talked a little bit earlier, Rams royalty congregates today. Doug Creel coaching against former prodigy Kent Williams. Of course, Kent Williams, obviously the Mount Vernon Township High School Hall of Famer, the Saluki Hall of Famer, the Missouri Valley Conference Hall of Famer in the sport of basketball, the all-time leading scorer in Ram history with 2,183 points, second all-time in SIU history with a little over 2,000, I think 2012, behind Chico Vaughn. So obviously for Rams fans, it's a big matchup. You see Doug Creel, who coached Kent Williams. They battle wits. They battle matchups on the sidelines as they coach their two teams here today.
Yeah, they're very similar guys, actually. Very intense. Both teams are always going to be extremely well prepared. I can promise you that. They do a lot of good stuff as far as attention to detail. Should be a lot of fun. I mean, athletically, I think we're up against it a little bit here against DeSmet. They're in a very difficult league over in St. area.
2018. $500 to open and obtain APY.
Get back to yours. NPA Devin Hertling today. Call 618-242-3778 or visit orthocenter-si.com.
Nobody does it better. Joe's Pizza at 819 Jordan in Mount Vernon. Enjoy.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Landers Collision Center sponsors our pregame show. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Call 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS. We'll have your Muck and Toyota Buick GMC keys to the game and your Josh Finley Country Financial starting lineup still to come. We need to take another quick break. They short-clocked us between games here at the Edwardsville Shootout. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Even dependability can have a daring side with the all-new 2019 Toyota Camry SC from Monken Toyota in Mount Vernon. With an attractive exterior and captivating cabin, the 2019 Camry will get you excited about driving again, and so will the price. MSRP $26,744, get it for the Monken sale price of just $24,068. Check it out on Facebook and at MonkenToyota.MountVernon.com.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Towing and Collision Centers in Mount Vernon and Salem, your iCar Gold Class collision repair experts. It doesn't matter if your ex-girlfriend took a Louisville Slugger to your driver's rearview mirror and door, your toddler decided to turn your interior into an art museum, or the husband backed over your neighbor's garbage cans this morning. We are fully equipped to get you back on the road faster, regardless of the damage. Trained iCar collision repair technicians, great relationships with insurance companies, courtesy loaner cars, and easy access to rentals are just a few at what make us the best at what we do. So if your buddy decides to Tommy Boy your truck door into a gas station pump, or attempt the infamous Kiki challenge at a high rate of speed, just remember, Landers Collision Centers is here to help. Big or small, we tow and fix them all. Just give us a call at 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
94.1 FM worldwide, WMIXsports.com with streaming video. We wanted to bring you a much longer Landers Collision Centers pregame show. Unfortunately, again, they put up a short clock between the games, even though they're running on schedule, so we didn't get a chance to tell you much about this matchup between Mount Vernon and DeSmet. But Tom Portner alongside, I'm Chris Hugo. One of us will have the Josh Finley Country Financial starting lineups.
Yeah, I'll start with DeSmet here. A 6'1 senior guard, number 1, Evan S. Leeson. He was the MVP of the Centralia Turkey Tournament. A 6' senior guard, number 3, Colin Goodwin. A 6'2 sophomore guard, number 10, Jeremiah Walker. A 6'4 sophomore forward, number 13, Thomas Redmond. And starting at center, a 6'10 sophomore, number 30, Saiku Gasama. For the Mount Vernon Rams, a 6'1 junior guard, number 2, Jackson Creel. 6'2 junior forward, number 4, Amir Span. 6'1 senior guard, number 22, Lucas Cooper. 6'7 senior forward, number 25, Weston Brockhouse. And a 6'4 junior forward, number 30, Simon Wilson.
Contact Josh Finley at Country Financial today to talk about how he can help ensure that the future you're dreaming of is something you can proudly own, no matter what it looks like. To help protect what matters most, call Josh Finley from Country Financial at 618-242-4024. Keys to the Game are sponsored by Monken Toyota Buick GMC. With a huge stock of new and used models, Monken Toyota is sure to have the perfect car or SUV to fit your lifestyle. Visit MonkenToyotaMountVernon.com to see the selection. What are some quick keys?
Real quick here, I think the number 1 key is take care of the basketball. Limit your turnovers. They're going to come out and get after us. Going to have to limit our turnovers and keep away from live ball turnovers. Number 2 is going to have to shoot the basketball. They got a 6'10 guy kind of patrolling the lane there to take away anything going to the rim, so we're going to have to make some perimeter shots. And number 3, just like every other game, rebound the basketball, and I think that's even more prevalent today with the size that these guys throw at you. We're going to have to limit them to one shot and one shot only if we can on the offensive end.
Thank you to Monken Toyota Buick GMC for the keys to the game. Fill out an online credit application and get pre-approved for your next vehicle. Everything's fast and convenient at MonkenToyotaMountVernon.com. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports, powers this contest in front of us. DeSmet is in their away maroon with white, a little blue trim, powder blue if you will. DeSmet across the front, the numerics in white. Rams home whites, orange and black trim, orange numerics trimmed in black. It'll be Amir Span for the Rams. It'll be Seiku Gesama for the DeSmet Spartans. The tip is up, and it'll be controlled in the backcourt by who wants it. Finally, the Spartans with it. out of Missouri. Play CBC, SLU High, teams like that in conference play. Is with a right-hand dribble, top of the key. This is Jeremiah Walker looking to the left side for Esleeson. Gasama had it, lost it, stayed on his feet. Now puts the dribble to the ground, into the post. Shot up's no good. Rebound will go to Simon Wilson. Maybe the Rams can get off to a quick start. Congratulations, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Recent honor for the Community Love campaign. Unfortunately, no congratulations for the Rams here. They turn the ball over in the front court. It'll be Spartan basketball. The Spartans, of course, coached by Mount Vernon, SIU, Missouri Valley Conference Hall of Famer Ken Williams. Doug Creel coaches the Rams. Both coaches look on, and now right wing with it is Goodwin for DeSmet. Off of the left elbow, coming to get it is Redmond, looking into the corner. Redmond got it back from Esleeson. Now to Esleeson up top. NBA 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound will go to Jackson Creel, and the Rams have the basketball. No score, about a minute into this one. The Edwardsville shootout, first annual shootout here at Edwardsville. A bounce pass to Brockhouse. He'll come out to the wing to get it. Looking between the circles for Cooper. He played well last night. A big win at Marion. Rams are 1-0 in South 7 play. Left-hand dribble inside for Brockhouse. Waits for the taller Timber to clear. Rebound will go to the 6'10", Sekou Gasama. And now the other way, Goodwin for the Spartans. Into the right corner. This is Redmond. Off-balance jumper from about 15 is no good. It trickles out of bounds on the rebound. It should belong to the Rams.
Yeah, so far, a good start for the Rams on the defensive end, contesting every shot and then cleaning it up and not giving them second opportunities. Going to be difficult for Weston to score in the lane on the 6'10" kid. Had to throw it a little bit higher than normal, missed it. Mount Vernon basketball.
6:34 to go in the first quarter. Rams and DeSmet are scoreless. Feed into the post. It'll be to Amir. He stripped on the way up. Foul on the Spartans will give us our first look at the free throw line tonight as Amir Span will go to the line and shoot a pair.
Yeah, nice high-low action by Mount Vernon with Weston Brockhouse and Amir Span. Nice step down to the post. Amir got fouled on the arm. 2 shots.
Community First Bank's Community Love campaign was chosen as the 2018 Community Bankers Association Award for Excellence and Innovation. It's Community First Bank's honor and privilege to continue to support the communities they serve. Community First Bank, where local matters. As Amir makes both, 2-0, Rams have the first lead of the night, or I should say the early afternoon. Redmond with it up top. A little ball fake, trying for a slide pass. Nope, throws to the right wing for Goodwin. Pardon me, that's Walker. Walker to Goodwin on the right sideline in front of the Ram bench. Goes to Walker up top. 6:13 left in the first quarter. 2-0 Mount Vernon on top here very early. Esleeson, dribble drive, goes baseline. His layup is short, but the rebound will not matter. There's a foul on the Rams, and to the line to shoot 2 will go Evan Esleeson, the MVP of the Centralia Thanksgiving Classic.
Yeah, good quick move off the wing there. I think they called that one on Weston on the arm. Going to have to keep him out of foul trouble as well as Amir because we're limited size-wise, so early foul on Weston.
First free throw, nada. No good. 2-0 Rams. The best they can do now is 2-1, barring a offensive rebound stick back on a miss. But right now, second free throw on the way is good. 2-1, DeSmet down 1.
Turn a full court 1-2-1-1 zone trap. Good job getting the ball in the middle. Unfortunately, passed it out of bounds. Off of that, second turnover for Mount Vernon.
It's video streaming presented by Rend Lake College. Log on to rlc.edu. See how you can save thousands on your education. Log on rlc.edu. If your concerns over which degree or certificate program is right for you, look up their matchmaker. It's all online. 5:55 to go in the first quarter. 2-1. Rams on top. DeSmet changing that. 3 on the way from Esleeson is good. Knocks it down. 4-2 Spartans.
Yeah, it's tough to guard. They're in the 1-2-2 as well because the big kid posted in after he screened, so you have to honor that.
3 on the way. 3. Absolutely. Answer, no sir. That was Simon Wilson on the attempt. Goodwin the rebound the other way for the Spartans. Layup link to the floor, no good. Amir Span the rebound. Rams will have a 2-on-1. Now 1-on-1. Cooper right side. The block layup is no good. Missed that. Walker the rebound for the Spartans, and DeSmet takes it the other way. 4-2. The boys from the west side of the river. DeSmet on top. Taking a 3 now is Walker. Almost banked it in, but no good. Cooper a big rebound.
Well, this is quick going back and forth here. Not a lot of offensive sets going on at this point. Mount Vernon just down 2 here in the early going.
The SSM Health broadcast booth, ssmhealth.com/doctors to find your next physician. Esleeson found his next turnover. Goes the other way. Layup by Walker. No good on the feed, and the rebound will belong to the Rams. Ice cold, both of these two teams, in my opinion, early. 4:48 left to go in the first. Still 4-2 Spartans.
I think an afternoon start has a little bit to do with that. Your body's not quite ready. First one of the year for both teams.
Coming around, Span blocked from behind. Clean block by Gasama. Now the Spartans rebound, takes Walker into the front court. Deep right wing, 4:30 to go in the first. Looks up top for Goodwin, now back to Walker. Pump fake, now looks to the top. Able to find Redmond. Redmond going to hand off Esleason. He'll drive off a curl, kicks out. Nice outlet pass, but now gets it right back as Esleason. The long three is no good. Rebound at the back door, Amir Span. 4-2, same score, 4 minutes into this one. We're halfway through the first quarter from Edwardsville in the SSM Health broadcast booth. Rams Sports on your radio are sponsored by Community First Bank. Brockhouse three from the right arc, no good. Rebound the other way for the Spartans. Esleason into the front court. And we thought this one would be entertaining for maybe an offensive octane standpoint.
So far, no good there. 4 minutes into this and just 6 points.
Quick kick out to Walker. He'll dribble drive, jump stop off the block. It's good. What a move by Jeremiah Walker. It's 6-2 now. Spartans up 4, 2-possession lead.
Good athletic move by Walker there, getting to the rim. Mount Vernon breaks their press really well here. Good pass by Parker to Weston for the layup. Broke the press and took advantage of on a 2-on-1.
6-4. Rams down 2 on a good move by Brockhouse from Jackson Creel. Parker ran out of eligibility in 2002. Surprised I haven't done that more.
I don't know where that one came from.
6-4 ball game. Rams down 2 to the Spartans, who have the basketball. Left wing, that's Walker. Into the right corner. Let's see. Ball fake. Esleason drives baseline. Kicks out. Corner three from the left is good. Another 3-ball by Colin Goodwin. Well, that's his first, but the team's second. 9-4 DeSmet.
Yeah, if they make those shots, it's going to be tough because you got to give them something, and that's a 3-point shot and take away the stuff in the middle. Good shot by him.
9-4 game. 2:46 left to go in the first. Amir Span with the basketball. Throwing to the top for Brockhouse on a curl. Wilson. Nothing there. Goes left wing for Cooper. Back up top to Simon Wilson. Tony Wilt sponsors our scoreboard updates. Find him online, TonyWilt.com. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Amir's 2-bouncer is no good. Had a fade jumper from the baseline. Bounced off the iron twice into the hands of DeSmet. 9-4 Spartans. They go the other way. 2:20 left to go in the first. We're going to see some subs for the first time here in a moment. Walker up top. Inside the top of the key, it's good. And now it's a heck of a run here by DeSmet. They lead at 11-4.
Yeah, Walker's knocked a couple in a row down, threw it middle, turned it over. They're going the other way quickly.
And after the turnover, the 3-try, no good from the right arc from Redmond. We have a timeout on the floor. It's sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust, corner 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. Find First Mid online at firstmid.com. 11-4 DeSmet, minute 57 to go in the first. This is WMIX FM Mount Vernon, free service from Withers Broadcasting. 7-point advantage for the visiting Spartans here on this neutral court. And right now, Kent Williams' crew not looking great, nor are the Mount Vernon Rams, but they do have a 7-point lead.
Yeah, a little bit of a sloppy start. I know Kent was not happy at all with that last 3 by their kid on the wing after they got the steal. He's coming out of the game. Very strict there. But, yeah, started off quite cold both ways. Walker kind of picked it up for them, knocked a couple in a row. They're going to be tough to guard if they're making the perimeter shot because, like I said, you got to take away the post stuff with their big kids, so you got to give them something. If they're going to be making the threes, it's going to be a tough go for Mount Vernon. But, you know, all in all, if it's as bad as we started out, just down 7, not too bad. They fall back into a half-court man and got out of their 1-2-1-1 press.
Rams out of the timeout with the basketball. Minute 50 left to go in the first. 11-4 score. DeSmet is up 7, but the Rams have the basketball. It's Harkins. Doubles back to the near side after a left-hand dribble. Now throws to Creel, far side of the circle with a minute 40 to go in the first. 11-4 contest. Rams down 7 as Pro has it. Left arc now for Amir, who bounces to Simmons. Gets it right back. Give and go time to the baseline, up and in. Good play.
Yeah, really nice play by Amir. Got it on the rebound, or on the back pass from the middle, and he was able to go through 2 people and score off the board.
Up the right side, the Spartans with the basketball. That was Goodwin, leaving it for Brussel. Crossover dribble, throws into the corner, coming out of it, Niedenbach. Dribbles top of the key, crosses over, throws back to the right wing for Goodwin. With a minute 5 to go in the first, 11-6, DeSmet on top. Thanks to Crossroads Community Hospital for their support of Rams basketball. Tell you more about them, you can visit crossroadshospital.com. Don't live with knee and hip pain. Get back to your best life with Crossroads Community Hospital.
Have a touch foul there on Harkins on the dribble drive. Maybe a little bit of a hand check. Mount Vernon's second team foul here in the early going. Just a minute to go in the first quarter. 11-6 ball game under the goal. Out of bounds for DeSmet.
59.9 seconds left to go in the first quarter. DeSmet basketball up 5, 11-6. Quick inbound will go to Gassama, who's quickly looking for Brussels. He'll drive, throws to the outside for Goodwin. Between the leg dribble, now goes left wing for Niedbach. Uh-oh. Yaya? No. That's short. Rebound will go to the Rams.
Yeah, he just snuck into the game. How do you just sneak in when you're 6'9"? But he hasn't played yet this year. A little rusty, obviously, and it looked that way on that shot.
Wilson with it between the leg dribble. First of 2 shootouts in December for the Rams. They'll play Monroe City, Missouri at Webster Groves 2 weeks from today. 29 seconds left in the first quarter. Harkins with it inside the timeline. Between the circles, bounces one over to Simon Wilson in front of the scorer's table. Cooper right side. 19 seconds left in the first. Bounce pass between the rings. That'll go to Brockhouse, looking over to the far side for Wilson. 11 seconds left in the quarter. Wilson looks left. Good defense so far from DeSmet. Up top, Pro. Back to Cooper with 5. Dribbles free throw line with 4. Nice zip pass underneath. There is Wilson with a second left to cut it to a possession. And we have reached the end of the first quarter. And after one, the DeSmet Spartans 11, the Mount Vernon Rams 8. We'll take a break, come back with the second quarter. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Community love is a winner. Community First Bank's Community Love campaign was chosen as the 2018 Community Bankers Association Award for Excellence and Innovation. This unique campaign brought help to 10 nonprofit organizations throughout Southern Illinois in honor of our first 10 years as Community First Bank. Hi, this is Brandon at Community First Bank, and it's our honor and privilege to continue to support the communities we serve. Just one more reason to put your trust in Community First Bank, where local matters.
Hi, Eric Latte with One Stop Flooring America here with a big announcement. One Stop Flooring America has partnered with Benjamin Moore to bring their award-winning paint back to the Mount Vernon area. Painters, contractors, maintenance accounts, and homeowners who grew up buying and using Benjamin Moore paint are all invited to stop in to see the latest products, colors, and programs that are guaranteed to make you say, "Welcome back, Benjamin Moore. We missed you." Benjamin Moore is back at One Stop Flooring America, 318 South 10th Street, Mount Vernon, 242-5712.
Your home for the Mount Vernon Rams is WMIX Sports, powered by Community First Bank.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com. Chris Hugo, Tom Porter alongside as we start the second here in Edwardsville. The Rams and DeSmet with DeSmet on top 11-8. Fast-paced action here, though neither team really has all that much of a rhythm as Rams have it in the front court. Can't see through the bars. That was Cooper. Outlets to Weston Brockhouse, who ties it up with the first Medicine Shot three-pointer of the night. Tie ball game 11-all.
That's something he could take advantage of because Yaya's not going to want to come out and guard him at the 3 there, and Weston was able to knock it down.
Tie ball game yet again. Rams had a 2-0 lead. It had been all Spartans since, but they put together a 7-0 run, and now it's DeSmet turnover. Gives it back to Mount Vernon.
Yeah, kind of an unforced error there. Threw it out of bounds. Mount Vernon come the other way. Like I said, I think Weston can really take advantage of their bigs by stepping out to the 3. They're not going to want to come that far away from the basket to guard him.
Coming around, kick to Coop from Wilson. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds. Last touch by, they say, can't see under the overhang.
He won't point, but he's pointing at the DeSmet kid that it was out on him, I guess. So Mount Vernon ball under the goal.
Number 30,
11-all, 7-10 left to go in the first. All the action is sponsored by Community First Bank at the Heartland at Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina, where local matters. Here comes a quick inbound. That'll be to Wilson off of the arc. Creel now coming around. Drops one off for Wilson. They'll swing it to this side of the perimeter in front of us. Creel 3 on an isolation play. He cut beneath the basket, went to the corner, knocks down the triple. That's a Medicine Shot 3 ball. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics.
Yeah, good seal screen by Amir on that one to get Jackson open for the look on the 3.
That's Leeson looking underneath. You can throw those high passes when your guy's about 6'10". And now Gassama puts up a second chance after missing the first. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 and try to cut into this 14-11 deficit.
Good job by Mount Vernon initially on the defense. We're a little unfortunate that the shot was kind of awkward, and he was able to get the offensive rebound and get it back up on the rim. That'll be the first foul on Simon Wilson. Third team foul, 2 free throws.
The award-winning Rend Lake College is right here in your own backyard. They're a 5-time member of the Aspen Top 150, Wallet Hub's top community college in Illinois, and a past winner of the top ranking in the nation, according to Smart Asset. Rend Lake College, your journey starts here. First free throw is good from Sekou Gasama. He'll have another to try to make it a 1-point game. It's 14-12 at the moment. Rams on top, 6:43 left. That one rims out. Span the rebound. Big rebound. Good box out there by Amir Span.
Yeah, that's a lost start boxing out on free throws, but Amir did a good job there picking that one up.
6:33 left to go in the first half. 14-12 game. Amir coming around.
That
shot
could be
blocked.
goaltending.
See what the call is. There is a foul.
Might have been short no matter what. They didn't call the goaltend, but he was fouled on the way up. Nice little rub screen on the baseline to get Amir open. He took it off the dribble and spin move and got fouled on the arm.
Kent Williams went on to play at SIU, goes on to be the second all-time leading scorer in school history, 2012 points. SIU is playing at SIUE today, as a matter of fact, where Kent coached before coming to DeSmet. As that free throw was no good. It was, no good from Amir. Of course, between all of that, spent time playing for the Fayetteville Patriots in the National Developmental Basketball League, NBDL. Spent some time in St. Louis with a career. Got into coaching at Purdue, then Missouri State, then Tennessee, and now is at DeSmet after a stop at SIUE. 15-12, Rams as
moving
Amir
screen.
makes 1 of 2. And there is an illegal screen in the front court, so that'll be a turnover. Just catching you up on brief history for Doug Creel. If you've been listening to our broadcast, you know. Longtime athletic director at Mount Vernon Township High School, played at Rend Lake, Jacksonville State. Coaches at Thompsonville for 2 years, ends up at Mount Vernon as an assistant coach, takes over that program. We all know the rest. And now is the all-time victorious coach in boys basketball history at MVTHS.
Pretty good resumes both ways there, I'd say.
Absolutely. 6:06 to go in the first half, 15-12 game. Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show will follow this quarter of basketball. Rams hanging on by 3. Amir at the free throw line, trapped. Leans in across the shorter defender this time. Can't get the rebound, but a foul. I think they'll go against Amir.
Yeah, just a little bit of a frustration foul there. Really good high-low action that they've kind of added into their offense for this afternoon's game. Weston being at the top where he can knock down the 3, dished it down to Amir. Didn't finish, and then kind of a frustration foul over the back.
5:54 left in the first half. 15-12. Rams lead DeSmet, the champions of the Centralia Thanksgiving Classic. They went 4-0, haven't played since. Right wing, this is Walker. Looks to S. Leeson. Top of the key, inside at the elbow. Gets it right back now from Niedenbach into the right side. Yes, he did. That was Walker. And Amir gives up the foul. He leapt into the air, and back to the ground went Walker, and Amir lands on him, so that'll be 2 shots at the free throw line for Jeremiah Walker.
Yeah, that's a big foul there. Big no call on the walk, which would have preceded the foul. Nonetheless, Walker goes to the line, shoot 2.
First free throw, bounces around, top of the backboard, then hits the back of the iron. No good.
That hit every piece of the goal there and did not go in. Look for them possibly, if this one does go in, to get back into their 1-2-1-1 zone trap. Try to speed the game up and turn Mount Vernon over.
Walker finishing up a 2-shot set at the line. He makes the second after missing the first. It's a 2-point game. Don't let your knee or hip pain keep you from doing the things you enjoy. Crossroads Community Hospital's Bone and Joint team is here to help. Schedule your appointment online at crossroadshospital.com. Inbound after the free throw. Rams trapped in the backcourt. Cooper able to get it up ahead to Wilson, trying to break this press. And now they get it to Creel. Jackson from the center circle to the right wing. Left-hand dribble, picks it up, goes to Cooper on the right arc. 5:20 left. We're in the second quarter. 15-13 score. Rams by a deuce. Here in the first half, Simmons coming around off of a screen, throws to the far wing for Simon, into the corner for Cooper. Back to the top, Rockhouse a ball fake against the taller tree. Getting it back is Creel, reverses to the left corner. And now it'll be Cooper baseline. Nice bounce by Cooper.
Yeah, good baseline move, went up, kind of put a shoulder into him, and banked it in. Very good move by Coop.
The Spartans did not trail much at the Centralia Thanksgiving Classic. They're down 4 here. Your Rams lead at 17-13. 4:45 to go in the first half. Left side, S. Leeson tray on the way is no good. Hunter Simmons, a big rebound. The sophomore steps up with the board there, and now the Rams will bring it this way.
Yeah, good contribution by Simmons getting the rebound. Good D by Coop getting out on S. Leeson on that open 3.
4:29 left to go in the first half. We'll get you a Tony Wilt scoreboard in a moment after this shot by Creel. No, won't take it. He'll dribble in. Oh, running layup, no good. Wilson skies for the rebound. Now Brockhouse, an open 3. No good. Rebound will go to DeSmet. That was Walker. We'll get that scoreboard in a moment. 17-13 here. Rams by 4. DeSmet with the basketball. Walker crossover dribble into the paint. Little stop. Throws to the outside. Goodwin. He'll dribble the defender back. Throws back door. Stolen away almost. Rams And Spartans lose basketball. Jump ball belongs to DeSmet.
Yeah, good job by Mount Vernon. Simmons did a really nice job taking away the baseline drive, and they dished it off. Ball was on the floor. Multiple guys dove for it and tied him up for a jump ball.
Here at this shootout, Highland girls beat Edwardsville 47-45, and Carbondale boys beat Highland 45-36. Ramsey Carbondale Friday night. That's a Tony Wild State Farm scoreboard. Inbound for DeSmet out of the corner. Goodwin dribbles, straddles the baseline, but loses the basketball. Brockhouse recovers. Big turnover there. Not a lot of turnover at State Farm. Tony Wilt been doing it for a while with great service and a representative you can trust. Look for that white State Farm Jeep around town. See how he can help you make your life go right. Rams up top. Brockhouse looking inside. Simmons push from behind. No call. Hunter fights for the rebound. Can't come up with it.
Yeah, he got fouled there. He did a really nice job slipping the screen and got a layup. Got fouled. Timeout for DeSmet.
Kent wants a timeout. It's sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust. Stop by their location at the corner of South 34th and Broadway. Talk to Dwayne Gully about your next home loan. First Mid is an equal housing lender. 17-13. 3:28 left to go in the first half. Rams by 4.
Yeah, good job by Mount Vernon on I believe a 13-2 run. I think it was 11-4 at one point. Mount Vernon up 17-13. They're doing a nice job breaking their 1-2-1-1 zone court, full court, trap, and then getting something out of it. And I really like the high-low action we're running with Weston and Amir. Unfortunately, Amir's on the bench with 2 fouls, which is a big deal there with 3:28 to go in the first half.
4-point lead for the Rams coming out of the timeout huddle. Chris Hugo with Tom Portner alongside in the SSM Health broadcast booth. Jeff Crow helping us out with WMIXSports.com. Colby Jennels is back at the Mount Vernon studio. We'll have your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show coming up after the second quarter. Right now, the Rams hoping that end of quarter score results in a lead. They're up 4. 17-13, 3:28 to go. Link to the floor inbound out of the timeout for DeSmet.
Yeah, big stretch here with Amir on the bench with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go, up 4.
Up top here is Brussel. Pass to the right side, Niedenbach. Dribbles to the top of the key, back to Redmond. Brussel out of the right corner, ball fake to the wing. Pivots around, looking for somebody inside to Kasama at the free throw line.
He walked.
Big travel there. It'll go the other way. 3:05 to go in the second. Ram basketball up 4.
Yeah, you don't mind him catching the ball 15 feet from the goal. He looked a little hesitant there, didn't know if he should take the shot or not, and shuffled his feet for the turnover. They're 6th here in the first half.
Rams in the midst of a 13-2 run. As with it up top, Cooper to the right wing for Simmons. Now to Jackson Creel. Wilson on the far wing after a Creel pass. Looks for Creel on the block, who kicks out to Simmons. Now up top, Cooper has some distance between himself and Brussel, but going to dribble to the near side. 2:40 left in the second quarter, 17-13 game. Coop fights some pressure, and now it'll be Brockhouse battling Kasama. Leaves it for Creel in front of the scorer's table. Jackson going to drive, has his pocket picked, and now it'll go the other way. Little baseball toss into Redmond. Left-hand layup is no good. Rebound as Leeson up and in.
A good hustle by Leeson to follow that miss up. Simmons almost got there, not quite. They're back into their 1-2-1-1 zone, full court trap.
First DeSmet field goal of the second quarter. Comes about the 2:17 mark as now the Rams trying to get it up the floor. It's Brockhouse. Cooper with it at the volleyball line, looking to the left side for Simon Wilson. We'll drop below that 2-minute mark. Remind you about Community First Bank of the Heartland, as we'll have a steal and it'll be poked away. They say last touch by the Rams. I don't know about that.
Now, the DeSmet kid kind of reached in with his offhand and knocked that out of bounds. They called it off as Simmons. Mount Vernon's turned over the last couple times they've had the ball. They're 6th of the first half as well.
Minute 54 to go in the first half. 17-15 score. The Rams on top of DeSmet. As Harkins will check in for Hunter Simmons. For the Rams, it is Creel, Harkins, Pro, Brockhouse, and Wilson in that order. With the basketball for DeSmet is Brussels. Hands off as Leeson. Screen looking for the 3. Left side, it's long. Rebound. Kasama saves it. Nobody there for the Rams to get it. Then a blocked shot by Brockhouse. Recovery as Leeson is up and in. We're tied.
Yeah, kind of jumbled up mess there, but good job by Weston getting the block, but it went right to S. Leeson, who was able to finish it at the rim. 17 all, 1 minute 30 to go. Look for Mount Vernon to try to hold the basketball here and get out of this half, either with a lead or a tie with Amir on the bench.
Creel with it in front of the timeline. I think the curious case there was as Kasama went to save it, he was clearly saving it in bounds. All the Rams got out of the way.
Yeah.
Ended up as an easy bucket for S. Leeson.
They are spreading the floor here. Mount Vernon trying to run clock if they can. They look for DeSmet to trap anything. If you get two guys close to each other, you don't want to do any dribble handoffs. That's an easy trap.
Harkins with it at the circle. Minute to go in the first half. Dillon to the far wing. Now back at the circle for Brockhouse, who hands it off to Creel.
Weston needs to be the outlet guy because I don't think their big's going to want to come chase him out at the half-court line. They call the push foul on DeSmet. Just their fourth team foul. 47 seconds to go in the half. Like I said, Mount Vernon is going to spread the floor and try to hold it for one if they can.
Community First Bank's Community Love campaign was chosen as the 2018 Community Bankers Association Award for Excellence and Innovation. It's Community First Bank's honor and privilege to continue to support the communities they serve. Community First Bank, where local matters. Rams out of the inbound, 44 seconds across the timeline here. Amir Spann, he's at the center circle. Dribbles left, fights off a double team. Throws to Creel. He's trapped at the timeline by Brussel, who gets it back to Amir, who's into the game. 17 all tie. Amir kicks to the wide open shooter. 3 on the way. Wilson, yes sir. Big medicine shot three-pointer. 20-17 Rams. Another $5 back to Ram Athletics. Another 3-point lead for the Orange and Black.
Good job by Amir. Brought him back in on the offensive end. He's got to be real careful here on defense, but good dribble penetration. Kicked for the 3. They're going to hold it for 1 as well. Amir's got to be very smart here and not pick up his 3rd.
8 seconds left. With it is Brussel for the Spartans. Dribbles in, jump stop, outlets. Goodwin 3 on the way at the buzzer for the tie. No good. Near the buzzer, I should say. Rams got the rebound. And that'll take us to halftime. After 2 quarters, it's the Mount Vernon Rams 20, DeSmet Spartans 17. We'll come back with your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
This is Chase Landers with Landers Collision Centers. Harvest time is approaching and hunters are in their stands. What does this mean for you? Deer are running more frequently now. I hope we don't have to meet in the near future because of these creatures, but in the unfortunate chance you do find Mother Nature dancing onto your hood, you can be confident that Landers will be here to tend to you and your ride. And, as our specialty and main focus is collision repair alone, no one is more qualified to restore your vehicle back to its previous condition or better, and in the process, helping to retain its resale value. Every day we continue to set the standards for quality collision repair. Give us a chance to show you what we can do for you. Collision repair is what we know. We should be good at it. Again, this is Chase with Landers Collision Centers, where we offer only the best in collision repair. Come meet the staff, take a tour of our facilities, and get to know the crew at Landers Collision Centers. Big or small, Landers fixes them all. Just give us a call, 1-888-LANDERS. That's 1-888-LANDERS.
Wouldn't it be nice to walk into your bank where people know your name, ask about your kids, and offer valuable help for your life and business? You just subscribed to us here at Community First Bank of the Heartland. And despite our continued growth, our commitment to you and the communities we serve will never change. At Community First Bank, we continue to strive for excellence, but one thing remains the same. You are the reason. Community First Bank of the Heartland, where local matters.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show starts now.
94.1 FM. This is WMIX FM Mount Vernon. Free service from Withers Broadcasting. Welcome in at halftime to the SSM Health broadcast booth. We're parked at Edwardsville High School for their first annual shootout, as it's a battle of the Mount Vernon Rams, who lead this over to the DeSmet Spartans 20-17. With Tom Porter, I'm Chris Hugo. Welcome into the Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime. Joe's Pizza and Pasta in Mount Vernon is off the square on Jordan Street. You can order online at orderjoes.com. Right now, the Rams trying to order up a 3-point lead here at the half. They've succeeded there. Hoping to keep that up for about another 16 minutes of basketball, Tom Porter.
Yeah, good start. I think the key to that first half is our rebounding. We're limiting them to one shot most of the time. And our low turnover ratio, just 6 turnovers in the first half. I look for them to pick up the pressure a little bit more here in the second half, especially in the half court, and get into some traps to try to speed us up. But so far, so good. Good start for the Rams.
20-17 here at the break. We owe you a break ourselves here on the Joe's Pizza and Pasta Halftime Report. We'll take one. We'll come back. We'll give you some scoring and stats and a little bit more analysis. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Even dependability can have a daring side with the all-new 2019 Toyota Camry SC from Munkin Toyota in Mount Vernon. With an attractive exterior and captivating cabin, the 2019 Camry will get you excited about driving again, and so will the price. MSRP $26,744. Get it for the Munkin sale price of just $24,068. Check it out on Facebook and at Munkin Toyota, MountVernon.com.
Does your knee or hip pain keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Like riding your bike, playing basketball, or spending quality time with your family? Why put off getting your knee or hip fixed any longer? Crossroads Community Hospital's Bone and Joint Team is here to help you get back to enjoying the best things in life. Let the Crossroads Bone and Joint Specialist help by calling 618-731-5681 to schedule your appointment today. Visit crossroadshospital.com to learn more. Crossroads Community Hospital, where caring is our mission.
Registration for spring classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. Make your appointment today. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, Ren Lake College academic advisors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer or head straight into the workforce. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Ren Lake College. Call 618-437-5321 to get an appointment or visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College. Your journey starts here.
The old saying goes, nothing beats free. People's National Bank agrees. Free checking is just that. Free. You get free paper statements. Your first box of checks are free. Unlimited check writing plus free access to over 25,000 ATMs nationwide with the Money Pass Network. If you like free, and we think you do, stop by People's National Bank today and open your free checking with only $100. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
94.1 FM, WMIX Sports.com has streaming video of this one. This is your Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show. 20-17 at the break. The Mount Vernon Rams on top, and we have your scoring and stats.
For DeSmet from 2-point range, 4 for 10, 40%. They were just 2 for 9 from 3. That's a key stat. 22%. They were also 3 for 6 from the free throw line, 50% with 6 turnovers. For the Rams, 4 for 10 as well from 2-point range, 40%. A little better from 3 for Mount Vernon, 3 for 7, 43%. We were 3 for 5 from the free throw line, 60%. And the key stat for us in the first half is we just had 6 turnovers.
For the DeSmet Spartans, individual scorers, Evan S. Leeson leads the way with 8. 5 from Jeremiah Walker, 3 from Colin Goodwin, and a free throw from Sekou Gassama gives them their 17. For the Mount Vernon Rams, they have 3 from Jackson Creel. How about we do it chronologically? Weston Brockhouse, Simon Wilson, Amir Spann, all tied for the team high with 5. All these stats are unofficial. Jackson Creel with 3. Luke Cooper with 2. That gives us our halftime score. The Rams 20, DeSmet 17. Whatever the reason you can't get to Joe's Pizza, whether it's a big work project or just nasty weather, don't worry. Joe's now delivers lunch to your door or office. Call or order online at orderjoes.com. Joe's Pizza, 819 Jordan, Mount Vernon, the people's choice for pizza. We'll take a break, come back, and just head for the second half of this one from the Edwardsville Shootout. From the SSM Health broadcast booth, it's Mount Vernon 20, DeSmet, Missouri 17. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
It's the big finish. Yes, Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports in Nashville is closing out the year with savings you won't believe during the big finish event. You will get a terrific deal right now. Come see why so many people choose Holzhauer's. Tax, title, license, and dock not included. Rebates and discounts have been applied. See us on Facebook or go to holzhauers.com. Save on all new Chrysler inventory during the big finish event at Holzhauer Auto and Motorsports, Route 127 North in Nashville.
When you think about planning for tomorrow, it may seem overwhelming. At Country Financial, we have a suggestion. Don't get overwhelmed, get started. Because when it comes to solving the big challenges of tomorrow, you can start with simple steps today. With personalized insurance and financial services that can have a big impact on your family's future. Country Financial. When you're ready to start, we're ready to help. I'm Country Financial Representative Josh Finley. Please visit my office at Historic 1004 Main Street, Mount Vernon, or call 242-4024.
We all want to live healthy, active lives, and we don't want to rely on others to do so. We want to live as independent as possible. At TMS Mobility in Mount Vernon, we specialize in helping our patients do just that. Our customers love the home stair lifts that we install and service. Others love the power recliners with seat lift and even sleep in them. Still others love the freedom that their power wheelchair provides them. Did I mention it can fit in the trunk? We are located at 2339 Broadway under the same roof as the Medicine Shop. Put our reputation to the test. 242-8776.
Follow us on social media at WMIX Sports. This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball.
94.1 FM, WMIX Sports.com has streaming video of this one. If you'd like to watch us online, couldn't make it today. We are at the Edwardsville shootout here at Edwardsville High School. Chris Hugo, Tom Pointer alongside as the Mount Vernon Rams have a halftime lead over the DeSmet Spartans, 20-17. If you're just joining us, of course, Kent Williams, the head coach of the Mount Vernon basketball Sun, coaching the DeSmet Spartans now against Doug Creel. The purpose of this game, I believe, in this shootout. And a lot of folks in attendance taking this one in. Not a very big crowd for a Saturday shootout, but for these two teams, they're hoping to create their own energy in the second half. And for the Mount Vernon Rams, if you're a Ram fan, obviously, hoping these next 16 minutes of basketball are successful.
Yeah, I think obviously we'd take this at the beginning of the game, a 3-point advantage, and especially with the score being as it is this low. There's a lot of action, just not a lot of scoring, quite frankly, going back and forth here a little bit. A little sloppy at times. Shooting percentages for both teams are a little bit down, but Mount Vernon's got to take a little bit of credit for that on the defensive end, doing a really nice job, obviously keeping S. Leeson in check. And then Gasama just with 1 point in the first half, so good job so far by the Rams defense.
Joe's Pizza and Pasta halftime show concludes as we get back into Rams basketball. All of it sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland, Mountford and Dix, Woodlawn and Ina. Another recent award to their credit for the Community Love campaign. Congratulations to ComFirst, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Up the right side, Amir with the basketball has his pocket picked, and it'll be out of bounds. Should stay with the Rams here to start the second half. 7:51 to go. We're 9 seconds in. Rams still up 3, 20-17. Game following us will be Nashville against Metro East Lutheran.
Like I thought, they are picking up the pressure on the defensive end and really trying to get some energy there. He just traveled. Their bench is up and fired up. Kent's kind of got a little bit of energy going there, and that's how you get back into games to get the energy going is on the defensive end. They did there in the first possession. 20-17 score, 3-point game. Rams trying to hang on. DeSmet with the basketball here in the third quarter. Chris Hugo, Tom Pointer alongside on 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com as Des Leeson has it on the right wing. Back to the far wing for Walker. Into the corner. Goodwin tying three is going to be off the mark. Rebound. Wilson fights for it. Tips it out of bounds. It'll go to the Spartans in their maroon clad. They got that wrong, but the Rams will take advantage. We'll take it, yeah. Looked like Simon might have knocked that one out, but they gave it our basketball. Full court to go here with Amir. A little bit of ball pressure by DeSmet.
Amir has it in the backcourt, crosses the timeline at the center circle, bounces a pass to the sideline for Luke Cooper. Looking left wing, that'll be a foul, and Goodwin just kind of got there. It's kind of like the immovable force or whatever meets the object, all that business. Not getting into physics, but that's what happened.
I dropped that class. But good job there by Amir going to meeting the basketball and avoiding the turnover.
Out of the corner, Simon Wilson looks back deep left wing for Jackson Creel. Amir span in front of the center circle, throws now to the right sideline for Cooper. 7:07 mark of the third, Rams up 3. Amir trying to dribble drive. Step back, 18-footer is good. All right.
If he can knock that down, he's tough to handle because he can get to the rim, obviously, with his athleticism. Easy for me to say, but good mid-range jump shot there by Amir.
As Leeson throws in the corner for Goodwin. He'll dribble around. Pardon me, this is Walker to the basket. There's a call before that.
I don't think that's a walk, to be honest with you, but they will take it.
Big turnover here. Rams up 5, 22-17, 6:46 left to go in the third. Video streaming presented by Rend Lake College. Rams avoid a turnover in the backcourt. Tell you more about that as Wilson finds a seam to the basket, but there was Gasama waiting for the block, and now another rainbow for Amir Span. 4 in the quarter, 24-17 Rams.
Yeah, Gasama's lining up Simon on that block, but good job by Amir to run the floor and get the rebound and put it back in.
Right wing, this is Goodwin with the basketball. Bounce pass to Richmond, who throws to the outside. Redmond, rather, and now another travel. Coming from the wing, little walkage.
Yeah, sloppy. Once again, they're still in that 1-2-2 full court. Mount Vernon has done a good job up to this point, getting the ball in the middle and then looking ahead. Only one turnover here in the second half.
6:16 left in the third. Rams inbound deep into the backcourt from the sideline. Now a nice pass across the timeline to the left wing to Simon Wilson. Left of the circle for Spann. Spann holds up the number 1, and now with the right-hand dribble, backs up to the timeline, gets a screen from Brockhouse, and throws to the outside for Wilson. Back to Spann. Good hand there as he'll save the possession and dribble to the left wing with 5:56 to go in the third. Elbow jumper on the way is just off the mark, rattles off into the hands of Redmond, who will go the other way. Make that 5:49 left in the third. Rams up 7. S. Leeson sidesteps to the finish. Shot going to be blocked. Rams the rebound. The block by Brockhouse, rebound Wilson, and now Spann into the front court up the right side.
Yeah, good job by Weston recovering and helping out on that and blocking S. Leeson's layup.
Crossover dribble by Spann to the right wing. Wide open three, Brockhouse. Yes, another Medicine Shop three-pointer, and the Rams have another $5 to spend from the Medicine Shop. It's 27-17. Rams up double digits. Timeout sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust. A much-needed timeout here for Ken Williams.
No doubt. Good start by Mount Vernon. Like I said, Weston's a tough matchup for them because their bigs do not want to come that far out away from the rim and guard the three-point shot. So I look for them to put a smaller guy on Weston, quite frankly, and same thing with Amir, and then maybe put the big on a smaller player from Mount Vernon because he's not doing a good job closing out on the three-point shot at this point.
First Mid Bank and Trust is at the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon, ready to serve all of your banking needs. With online and mobile banking, you can bank with First Mid anytime from anywhere. Visit firstmid.com today. 5:25 left to go in the third, 27-17. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth where the Mount Vernon Rams are up 10. DeSmet will have the basketball come out of the timeout.
Yeah, good job. Like I always say, the first 4 minutes of the second half are very important, and so far, about 2.5 minutes into this, Mount Vernon's off to a very good start shooting the basketball, especially made their fourth three of the game. I think that's going to be a key to the rest of the game is making perimeter shots. Their bigs are going to clean up stuff at the rim, so Mount Vernon needs to keep knocking down the perimeter shot.
Rams up 10. DeSmet will have the basketball linked to the floor as they move left to right here in the second half. Walker across the timeline, off to the near side for Niedenbach. To the elbow, Redmond lobs it down low. Gasama into the defender. No good, but he'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, good play on the out of bounds, or I should say on the timeout by Kent Williams there. They went high-low. Weston was on the top side of the big kid for DeSmet, and they just threw over the top, and Weston fouled him. His second foul. That's going to be important that we keep him out of foul trouble as well.
5:13 left to go in the third. Gasama is at the line. He's 1 of 2 so far. First attempt this time is no good off the back of the iron. He'll have another. 5:13 to go in the third. Chris Hugo, Tom Pointer alongside. So far the Rams still up 10, but Gasama can cut it to 9. He stands 6'9" or 6'10".
Yeah, he's a big kid. I stand corrected. I think they gave that foul on Lucas Cooper, which helps Mount Vernon because that's just his first foul, at least according to the board above, and they still have Weston with 1 foul as well. Amir the only one with 2.
Inbound off of the made free throw. It's a 9-point game. Rams up 27-18. Trying to get through this press here in the backcourt. Amir Spann. They're going to have to get it across. Doug Creel will salvage the possession with a timeout. Sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust. And much like Kent had a necessary timeout a moment ago, very necessary for Doug Creel to burn one here.
Yeah, it saves the turnover because they were at about a 6 or 7 count and they had advanced the ball at all. They need to look back to the middle. They got the ball in bounds. They threw it backwards to Amir. They needed to get that ball and look opposite and then look forward, and they would have been fine. But start the 10 count over. That's a rule I'd like to see them change, quite frankly. The NBA, you don't start the 10 count over rule. But here in high school basketball, they do start it all over. So full court, 10 seconds to go again.
Inbound will come from Jackson Creel, about halfway up the back court. It'll be on the near sideline in front of us here of the SSM Health broadcast booth, ssmhealth.com/doctors. SSM Health, the healing power of presence. Quick inbound will be to Amir Spann at about the volleyball line. He'll throw up ahead to Brockhouse. He at least cleared the back court into the front court. Right corner is Simon Wilson. Head fake as he drives. Still around the perimeter, though, as the defense caught up quickly. And now to Amir, who loses it out of bounds. Ram turnover. So they call the timeout, they burn that, and turn it over anyway.
Yeah, you don't want to pick the ball up deep in the corner like that. Amir tried to come to him and get it, but they trapped that handoff and it went off his knee for a second turnover for Mount Vernon.
Walker to the right wing, Niedenbach for the Spartans in their maroon-clad uniform. Stepping to the elbow, that'll be a kick out. Redmond into the corner, Walker. That was from Goodwin, who gets it right back at the far wing. Goodwin to Walker, corner. 3 on the way, no. That's way off the mark, and the rebound will go to Luke Cooper. Right wing, Jackson Creel. Coop, mid-range from the baseline. It's no good. Amir steals the rebound mid-post. Outlets to Simon. Triple on the way. No good. Rebound, Simon Wilson inside the free throw line, but Goodwin will take it away for DeSmet. Into the front court, runs, walks, but gets the layup.
Yeah. Looked like a little bit of a shuffle of the feet as well, but he did lay it in. They're still in their full court. Mount Vernon getting a little ragged here.
Nice baseball pass to the left wing. Wilson got it from Cooper. Now to Amir Span up top. 27-20. Nice little run put together so far for DeSmet. 3:50 left to go in the third quarter. Off of the arc, this is Simon Wilson. One dribble, gives up to Amir Span. Span, a little head fake, went right. Faked right, went left, and now a quick foul, looks like on Niedenbach.
Well, I was afraid they were going to throw a foul on Amir there for clearing him out with the offhand. They did not. He still has 2 fouls, Mount Vernon ball and side out.
Community First Bank of the Heartland is a proud supporter of Mount Vernon Rams basketball, where local matters. Creel inbounds to Brockhouse on the wing. Nice pass to lead Cooper to the bucket, but the pocket was picked and it was stolen away. Turnover Rams. It'll be DeSmet into the front court. Spartans with the basketball. Goodwin sidesteps a screen, goes inside, loses it, but Kasama recovers up and in.
Yeah, a little fortunate there. He did lose it going up. Kasama's there to pick up the trash and laid it in.
Lob pass near the timeline, in and out of the hands of Wilson, who can't save it, and the Rams will turn it over. And this is an Achilles heel for the Rams tonight and many nights, unfortunately.
Whenever teams get after him like this, I thought they would pick up their pressure, and they have. Mount Vernon just needs to take their time, get the ball across, settle things down here, not get in too big of a hurry.
3:13 to go in the third. 27-22 ball game. Rams lead DeSmet by 5. They've gone on a 5-0 run. Up top, Niedenbach, 3. Uh-oh, that's good. Big triple to cut it to 2, 27-25. It's a 7-0 run. Rams a little break here through the press. Nice backdoor play. Weston Brockhouse fouled as he goes up with it. He'll go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, they're going to give him 2 shots. I'm not sure he was able to even go up with it because they smothered him there, but that's what you got to do. When you break that press, get the ball in the middle, then you got a 2-on-1 advantage going the other way. Granted, they have a 6'10 kid waiting for you there, but good job by Mount Vernon.
First free throw in and out. They need these.
Yep. Whenever team's making a run, which they have here in DeSmet, free throws are very important. Missed the first one, got 1 more to go.
27-25. The Ram lead is just 2. Second one's good. So recovers nicely. Rams got a 66% clip here this afternoon, 28-25. This will be Walker across the timeline to the right side. Steps to the wing. Nice handoff there to Niedenbach, who did travel that time. It'll be a turnover on DeSmet, so the Rams a chance to add to this lead. Stop even more of that bleeding.
Yeah, that'll drive you crazy as a coach because he wasn't even being pressured there. He just got careless with his footwork and got to travel. Their 4th turnover here in the third quarter.
Cooper in the backcourt off of the inbound. Stands in front of Kent Williams in the DeSmet bench. Up ahead to Amir. Left side across the timeline. Trying to use his speed. He kicks out to Brockhouse. Big 3 if it goes. Hits the iron, bounces again, no good. Rebound is tipped to Pro up top, to Jackson Creel at the circle with 2:23 to go in the third. 28-25 Rams, hanging on.
A good job by Amir keeping that alive with the offensive rebound, giving another possession for the Rams.
Pro with it on the deep left wing. Had a good night last night against Marion, both JV and varsity. JV is 1-0 on the season after last night's running clock victory at Marion. Rams are 1-0 in the South 7 varsity. Up left side now, Cooper. Nice bounce pass to Pro, short corner. They work it into Brockhouse. Shy of the defender. That's goaltending, and the Rams are going to be up 5.
Yeah, beautiful pass there into the post, and then Weston went up quickly. Didn't hold the ball, let the defender get to him. Went up with the left hand. Got a goaltend in Gasamu. Mount Vernon back up by 5 now. Good job by the Rams.
30-25 Rams. Minute 49 to go in the third. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports on WMIX. We have a big one on WMIX tonight. Tell you more about that a little bit later. Far side, this is S. Leeson. He'll drive. No, he'll back it out. And now Niedenbach 3 on the way. Cuts it to 2 again.
Yeah, he doesn't hesitate. He catches it off the screen, gets his feet set, knocks it down. They're into the pressure defense here again. They called the foul. That was almost going to be a walk on Lucas, but they called the reach foul on DeSmet.
That is on Niedenbach. That is the 4th on the Spartans, I believe. As Creel will inbound by the scorer's table. Minute 25 to go in the third. 30-28, Rams again hanging on. They got a big goaltending a moment ago to extend the lead back to 5. A DeSmet 3 cuts it to our current 2-point game of 30-28. Amir, nice spin move to the basket. Dishes backdoor to Brockhouse, up in, and a foul.
Very nice job by Amir. Drew the big kid to him and then dropped it off to Weston, who, like I said before, isn't wasting any time. He knows he needs to go up quick, and he did. Got the foul. Got the foul in Redmond. Their 5th team foul. Mount Vernon just has 1 here in the third quarter. 1 free throw coming for Weston.
Minute 11 left. Ram lead is 4. Brockhouse looks to make it 5. 32-28 for now. Stays that way, but the rebound will be tipped, and Niedenbach will come away with it. Well.
Yeah, we're not shooting free throws like we have all year tonight, and that's going to be important in a close basketball game.
A minute left to go in the third. Left side, this will be Walker near the elbow. Dribbles to the top of the key, throws to Niedenbach on the right wing, who had a couple big threes. Looking for a third here, and it's no good. Rebound will be tipped around to Amir Span. 47 seconds to go in the third quarter, sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. 32-28 ball game. Rams up 4. Would love to make it about a 6 or 7 point game going into the fourth quarter.
Going 4 corners with Amir at the point. They're going to try to hold it for 1 unless Amir can get to the rim and score. Otherwise, hold it for 1 possession here, and there he goes.
Dishes off to Brockhouse. That's there. The shot was blocked. Probably a foul, no call. Gusama, worth noting, does not have a single foul tonight, as Redmond will dribble inside to Gusama. Battles the defender. Up, no good. Got his own rebound, but lost it. Rebound to Mount Vernon with 13 seconds. 32-28 Rams, 10 seconds left. Creel ahead to Simon. Off the double team to Jackson. They have Cooper open in the corner near the buzzer. A 3 by Jackson Creel, no good. Rebound Gusama, and he will throw it length to the floor, no good. Whew. We've reached the end of the third. It's the Mount Vernon Rams 32, the DeSmet Spartans 28. We'll come back with the fourth. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Community love is a winner. Community First Bank's Community Love campaign was chosen as the 2018 Community Bankers Association Award for Excellence and Innovation. This unique campaign brought help to 10 nonprofit organizations throughout Southern Illinois in honor of our first 10 years as Community First Bank. Hi, this is Brandon at Community First Bank, and it's our honor and privilege to continue to support the communities we serve. Just one more reason to put your trust in Community First Bank, where local matters.
Does your knee or hip pain keep you from doing the things you enjoy, like riding your bike, playing basketball, or spending quality time with your family? Why put off getting your knee or hip fixed any longer? Crossroads Community Hospital's Bone and Joint Team is here to help you get back to enjoying the best things in life. Let the Crossroads Bone and Joint Specialist help by calling 618-731-5681 to schedule your appointment today. Visit crossroadshospital.com to learn more. Crossroads Community Hospital, where caring is our mission.
Watch the Rams in stunning high definition at WMIXSports.com, powered by Rend Lake College.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXSports.com. We head to the fourth. It's 32-28. Mount Vernon leads DeSmet in this Edwardsville shootout. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth. I'm Chris Hugo, Tom Portner alongside. DeSmet with the basketball to start. They're in the right court. Up top, this is Redmond. Off to the left for a 3, and that 3 is good by Esleeson. Had to stop and think of the pronunciation. It cuts it to a 1-point game, 32-31.
Good down screen. He came off that down screen. I didn't see a walk there. They did call a walk on Simon, but on that possession for DeSmet, set a good down screen for Esleeson. He came off and knocked down the 3. Their ball under the goal.
7:40 left to go in the fourth, 32-31 ball game. Inbound will be a lob to Gusama, and now an opportunity for DeSmet to get a lead here, down 1. Nice dribble drive there, and that'll give DeSmet the lead. That was Colin Goodwin. No, I'm sorry, that was Jeremiah Walker. He has 7. It's 33-32 DeSmet. The Rams will go the other way. Simon Wilson gets set for a shot. It's no good. Brockhouse's rebound tipped away. That'll be a foul on the Spartans. They have none left to give.
I like what Simon did there. They had a 2-on-1, but last time he took it to the rim, he was able to slap it off the board. He pulled up for the 10-footer, missed it. Weston doing a really nice job tonight all around, quite frankly, and got fouled on the offensive rebound.
Rams down 1, 33-32, 7:21 to go in the fourth. The inbound will be Creel off of the baseline left of the bucket. They lob in, somehow threaded the needle to Brockhouse, who finds Wilson out of the corner. Simon between the circles to Cooper. Cooper, left wing, throws to Creel in the corner. Thought about a pass down low, got it back off a tip, and now to the right wing for Wilson. Out of the corner for Brockhouse between the circles, Cooper, left wing for Creel. Out of the left corner, Simon Wilson, a right-hand dribble, looking to get inside, off glass, good, and one.
Nice.
That's what they need.
Yeah, absolutely. Very aggressive move by Simon, taking it down the lane with the right hand, kind of flipped it up when he got the contact, banked it in. That puts Mount Vernon up 1 with the free throw to come.
The and one chance here for a three-point play to give the Rams a 2-point lead. It's on the way from Wilson. It's good. Three-point play. Simon has 8, and it's 35-33.
Big play by Simon to kind of stop the momentum by DeSmet there. Big three-point play.
Up the right arc. This is somebody new into the game, Rico Barfield. Kasama at the free throw line extended. Now off of the wing, coming around Redmond. 6:43 left to go in the ball game. 35-33. Rams up 2. Thinking about a 3 is Walker. Now he throws left side Barfield into the corner Redmond. Looking for the tying deuce.
Stepped out of bounds.
Would have had to have because there was no contact. It'll be a turnover on DeSmet.
Yeah, kind of an unforced turnover again. He had plenty of room to get that ball on the baseline on the drive, but he did step out. They're back into their full court 1-2-1-1 zone trap.
6:32 left to go in the fourth quarter. 35-33. Rams up a deuce. Trying to break the press here. Pocket pick there. Amir loses. We'll have a foul on the Rams. It'll be on Cooper.
Yeah, good foul by Coop there. Just the second team foul. They had a layup had he not done that. Got him on the floor. Amir tried to split the trap. Need to get that basketball, be aggressive quickly. If you're going to split it, go right away. Otherwise, throw the ball back and then reverse it to the middle.
6:26 left to go in the fourth quarter. 35-33 score. Inbound will come left of the bucket. DeSmet in the half court. Esleeson for a 3 in the lead is no good. Rebound tipped. Span came up with it. He was fouled. And Rams will be going 1-1.
Yeah, very early on here, to say the least. So this is what's been our strength all year long, so we need to take advantage of this now, shoot free throws. Last 6 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the game. This would be a good opportunity for Mount Vernon to spread this game out a little bit with a current 2-point lead.
Scores here from Edwardsville today. Highland girls beat Edwardsville 47-45. Free throw no good. Carbondale, a 9-point win over Highland boys, as this will be short on the return. After the missed free throw, Rams got the rebound. Span tried for the left-handed layup, couldn't come up with it. 35-33, 6:12 to go in the fourth. That scoreboard update was sponsored by Tony Wiltz, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. Look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Left side, Rams almost steal. Barfield saves to Walker. Now into the corner, Esleeson. Bounce pass to the post. Kasama lost it, recovers. Tie? No. Looking for the tying jumper, and for a guy that's 6'9", he struggled inside today.
Yeah, that wasn't very good because he caught the ball right in front of the rim there. Just all he had to do is turn and lay it over, and he kind of flipped it up there. Mount Vernon basketball.
But according to the roster I have, he is just a sophomore.
Yeah, that's true. And he doesn't, I don't think he was talking to Ken earlier in the year, I don't think he's played a lot of basketball, quite frankly, up to this point.
With it up top, that is Brockhouse. Little handoff to Jackson Creel at the center circle. 5:28 to go in the fourth. 35-33. Rams on top, hanging on. Simon, screen 3 from up top. It's in and out, back in. Medicine shot three-pointer. $5 back to Ram Athletics. Just happens to be a 5-point lead, 38-33.
Big shot by Simon, set the screen and then popped, and Jackson got him with the pass, and he was able to knock down the 3.
Right wing here. It'll be a handoff from Redmond to Barfield. Looking around left for Walker. 4:58 left to go in the fourth. Rams lead is 5, 38-33. Esleeson throws to the outside. Walker, he'll drive. Throws to the outside. A kick to a wide-open 3-shooter is good.
Yeah, good drive and kick there. Took it baseline, kicked it to the baseline 3. They're back in their full court trap.
2-point game, 38-36. Rams turn it over. Redmond looking for the tie, no good. Got it back, puts it back second time, no good. He'll go to the line. Redmond hadn't done a thing until that three-pointer, and now can tie it on his own personal 5-0 run.
Yeah, good job by DeSmet. They got into their trap. Weston needs to bring that down. He tried to quick throw it off the inbound pass while he's still in the air. They were able to steal it and get to the rim. Redmond got fouled, has 2 free throws.
4:35 to go in the fourth quarter. 38-36. Redmond's first is good. It's a 1-point game. Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. They sponsor the showcase coming up tonight at 7:30. The Woodlawn Cardinals play for a Kaskaskian Classic Championship against the Pinckneyville Panthers. Jake Linder, Mike Richardson will have the call. Second free throw is no good, so a 1-point affair. 38-37. 4:32 to go in the fourth. Up the left side goes Amir Span with the basketball. Right-hand dribble across the timeline. Left wing, Amir. Right-hand dribble to the free throw line, 1-on-1. Leans in. Nothing to do there. 3 on the way from Brockhouse is going to be off. Rebound inside will go to Goodwin. And now a chance for DeSmet to get back on top. Left side. Layup is going to be good from Nienbach, I believe. I couldn't really see it.
Yeah.
It's 39-38.
Good job by them looking ahead. Got the easy layup. Mount Vernon's got a 3-on-1 going the other way.
Against the big man, they'll go left. Good head fake there by Jackson Creel to get the assist for Simon Wilson.
Yeah, good no-look pass by Jackson. Kind of looked right. Got Gasama to look that way and then dished it off to Simon for the layup.
Great move for the youngest Creel. 40-39. Rams up 1. It's 3:45 to go in the fourth. This is Goodwin backing it up on the dribble. 3:39 to go. An exciting finish perhaps coming up at Edwardsville. We're in the SSM Health broadcast booth. Chris Hugo, Tom Portner, WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, all of Southern Illinois. A free service from Withers Broadcasting. Right wing here. It'll be Jeremiah Walker into the corner for Redmond. They look inside Gasama. We'll have a foul here, and maybe that's not such a bad thing because that looked like it could end badly.
Yeah, he was real low there. He got to the block. It's kind of a reach foul on Weston. Not a bad foul, like you said, just the 4th team foul for Mount Vernon. Timeout DeSmet.
At First Mid Bank and Trust, they are putting you first. You can count on familiar faces providing friendly banking service. Stop by First Mid at the corner of South 34th and Broadway to talk with Michelle, Shelley, and the entire First Mid team today. 3:23 to go in the fourth. It's 40-39. Mount Vernon on top of DeSmet. Student versus teacher. You know that thing. That sort of storyline coming in. Kim Williams, Doug Creel, but the guys on the floor are settling it now, and I think that's the most important thing here. 5-on-5, and both teams have been sloppy at times, but they've really gotten it together here in the second half.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cleaned up here in the third quarter. DeSmet's pressure is kind of getting to Mount Vernon a little bit in the full court. That's why you keep doing it. It kind of wears teams down. Mount Vernon just needs to be patient against that pressure, not being too big of a rush to try to break it and turn it over. Mount Vernon kind of weathered the storm, up 1 with 3:23 to go.
3:23 left. Rams by 1, 40-39. That's a quick inbound, and that's a quick hitter to the back door. I think that was Walker. He has 9. It's 41-40 DeSmet.
Yeah, it was. Mount Vernon was supposed to switch that screen. One guy switched, one guy didn't, gave him a wide open layup.
3:10 left to go in regulation. Amir Span with it in front of the circle. Back to Lucas Cooper on the right wing with 3:03 to go. Brockhouse up top, wide open. Simon Wilson. Defense shut him down. And now Amir is going to be tripped. No call. It'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Rams.
Yeah, it looked like he did get tripped. He didn't go down on his own, that's for sure. But no call. Turnover for Mount Vernon. Unfortunately, that's our 10th turnover here in the second half. A little bit of difference from the first half. We just had 6.
41-40, 2:53 left. The Rams are down 1. DeSmet with the basketball into the front court. This is Walker. Left hand dribble to the far side. That's Goodwin to his right. Goes to Goodwin, back to Walker. 2:39 left to go in regulation. 41-40 DeSmet. Community First Bank of the Heartlands, the official voice of the Rams as Walker leaves a runner. Didn't leave it, he nailed it. 43-40. Walker has 6 in the quarter, 11 in the game, and it's a 3-point lead for DeSmet.
Yeah, they kind of went 2 high and 3 low, spread the floor a little bit. Walker took it off the dribble and hit a floater, tough shot. Put DeSmet up 3 with 2 minutes, 16 seconds to go.
Out of the corner, Creel, left side. He's going to try to drive. Runner, no good, but he's fouled, and Jackson will go to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, good job by Jackson not taking the quick 3. Put it on the floor, got to the baseline. DeSmet kid kind of undercut him, got the foul and the block. 2 free throws coming for Mount Vernon. Down 3, 2 minutes, 11 seconds to go.
Don't let your knee or hip pain keep you from doing the things you enjoy. Crossroads Community Hospital's Bone and Joint team is here to help. Get back to enjoying the best things in life. Call 731-5681 to schedule your appointment or visit crossroadshospital.com. As Creel makes the first, he has 4, looking for 5. Can make it a 1-point game as Dylan Harkins will check in for Simon Wilson. Looks like Evan Leake taking the warm-up short sleeve hoodie off.
They're going to do a lot of offense, defense substitutions here. Harkin's going to come in on the defensive side. Try to put a little bit of pressure on DeSmet, especially ball pressure. He does a good job of that.
Jackson makes both as if that was in doubt. Made it look easy. 43-42, they're back within 1. 2:04 left to go in the fourth. Rams led by as many as 10. DeSmet is led by as many as 7. Back and forth here today. All you can ask and what has been entertaining so far. With 1:55 to go. Outside, wide open. Niedenbach 3 is going to be off. And now they clear it to Redmond on the rebound. Nobody there for the Rams, unfortunately, for the orange and black.
Yeah, too bad there. Kind of a bad shot by Redmond. Missed the 3. Mount Vernon wasn't able to clean it up on the defensive board.
And now they throw to the top. That is Goodwin, who looks, now he's going to drive, throws backdoor. Redmond lost it. It'll be recovered by Cooper, but then thrown away. Then Span steals. He'll fight for a jump ball. Possession arrow favors Mount Vernon.
Got lucky there. Coop got a nice steal. Just needs to be patient. Try to get rid of it real quick, especially under their goal. You got to be real careful there. Lucky they didn't steal it and lay it in. Should be Mount Vernon basketball. I'm not sure what the discussion is about. Telling the bench for DeSmet to sit down. I don't get
That's
that.
Some kind of possession and exchange that makes the coach want to jab that pencil into their temple.
Yeah, I hear you there. I've been close to doing that before. But
Rams,
Mount Vernon ball.
And they'll have a link to the floor inbound with 1:27 to go in the fourth. Down one, 43-42. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. Sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Rams with it in the front court. It's Amir up top. Battling to the defender to the basket, stripped away. No foul. It'll be stripped out by DeSmet. Should stay with the Rams with 1:15.
Good play there. Getting Amir coming off a curl and going down the right side. Looked like he got hit in the head, actually. No call. He's kind of holding his head now. Needs to shake it off.
Creel will lob with 1:15 to go from the baseline.
Timeout.
Nope, they'll burn a timeout. Sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust, corner 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. And if you've ever thought about starting a business or expanding an existing business, First Mid Bank and Trust was recently recognized as the SBA Community Bank of the Year. Stop by First Mid and talk to Michelle about making your business dreams come true. First Mid is an equal housing lender. It's been anything but equal here. I mean, it has, but it hasn't. Both teams have had some decent leads. Right now, DeSmet's lead is 1 with 1:15 to go in the fourth. Rams will have the inbound. But you've had a 10-point lead here in this second half, and it's shrunk to 1. And then a lead by 1 for DeSmet. Been back and forth ever since. They're up 1 now.
Yeah.
And for the Rams, just have to get something together, get that lead back.
Yeah, big possession here. 1:15 to go. A lot of time. The key here is they have 9 team fouls, so really like to see Mount Vernon get stuff going to the rim. See if you can't get a foul on them. You have an automatic 2-shot foul coming for that. Look for Amir to kind of have the floor spread for him, maybe into that four corners action where he's at the top and he can take it off the dribble, either drive and kick or drive and get to the rim and get a foul and get 2 free throws out of it.
Shout out to the Lady Rams freshmen. They beat Salem 51-11. That's the Lady Rams freshmen beating Salem today 51-11. Scoreboard update sponsored by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent of Mount Vernon. This broadcast has been sponsored by Community First Bank. We'll have your Schmidt-Chevrolet Cadillac postgame coming up. Out of a box set for Creel and the Rams. 1:15 left. They're up 1. Got to get it in, and they do not.
Not good there. Weston, after he set the screen, just kind of put his hand up, was looking for the lob pass from Jackson. Probably needed to run right at him to have an opportunity to get to him. Mount Vernon's into a full court man here. They still have 2 fouls to give, so that's good and bad. There's only 1:15 to go, so you still have plenty of time there. Be aggressive on the defensive end. If you get a foul, that's okay.
Inbound will come left of the hoop for DeSmet. That's Redmond into Walker with 1:12 left to go in the fourth. Community First Bank is the official voice of high school sports here on WMIX. Official voice Niedenbach here in the second half. He's had some big threes.
Going to need to get a foul here pretty soon because we still have 2 to give.
Dribbles to the circle, then through to Gasama, the 6'9 post player from beyond the arc. 56 seconds left. It's a Ram double team, and now a foul. It'll be on Jackson Creel. It'll be the team's 5th with 53.1 seconds left. It's 43-42 DeSmet.
Still got time. Got 1 more foul to give. I wouldn't wait too long on this since you have the foul to give, but don't give it away automatically. Get a good trap. Try to get a steal. If they call a foul, they call a foul.
52 seconds to go. Foul in the back court.
I don't know about that. But
that'll be 6.
Yeah, that was a quick call by the official. I don't think Coach wanted a foul there necessarily. I'd like to see him get a steal out of that if you can. Now it's a bonus situation. Play defense for about 10 or 15 seconds. If you can't get a steal, then you got to get a foul.
48 seconds left, deep in the backcourt. A little double team against Walker. Gets it ahead. It'll be thrown away. Amir has it on the right sideline. Throws ahead to Coop. He's all alone. Left-hand layup. Rams on top. Big turnover into points, and Cooper cashes it in. 44-43 as the Rams are up 1 with 30 seconds. Into the front court, it is Walker for the Spartans. Up top of the key with 26. Looking the other way into the corner. This will be Eslees into the basket. Running layup is no good. Rebound poked away. Out of bounds off of the Rams with 19.2 ticks left. Mount Vernon hanging on 44-43.
Yeah, needed Leak to clean that rebound up. Good job, though, defensively to Fort Osleeson into a tough shot. Wasn't able to clean up the defensive board. It's going to be their ball under the goal. Look out for a lob here to Gasama under the goal. It's hard to defend that.
19.2 seconds left in this one. The timeout sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust on the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 44-43, Mount Vernon hanging on against DeSmet out of Missouri. They play a lot of the big boys over there on the western side of the Mississippi River. CBC twice, of course, the conference we're talking about. SLU High among others. Right now, the Rams taking them to task. DeSmet comes in 4-0. They win the Centralia Thanksgiving Classic. The Rams are 5-1 after last night's win over Marion. Been pretty even.
Yeah, Mount Vernon's getting them everything they want and then some. If you look for this play here, if Asleason's taking the ball out of bounds, look for him to get it back off of a down screen or coming off the opposite side off of a double. So if Asleason's taking the ball out, I would bet anything that he's going to get the ball back off of a screen for a quick look at the three. If he can't get that, he'll take it off the dribble.
44-43 Rams. 19.2 seconds left to go in regulation here from the Edwardsville shootout. The DeSmet Spartans looking for a win here in the final 19.2 seconds. They're down 1. Inbound will come right to the bucket on the baseline out of my visual. And the inbound will be into the right corner as Leeson drives to the basket, off the glass, and a charge. Will go the other way with 16.8.
Heck of a job by Amir. They did get the ball into Asleason, which I thought it would. They ran him off the three, took it off the dribble. Amir stepped in for the charge. Now you got to be smart with the basketball. You still got 2 timeouts. With the length of the floor to go, they're going to be in their full court man pressure this time.
As the Rams will inbound, length of the floor. There's the whistle. Amir in the backcourt. Do they lose it? Do they keep it? That's out of my perspective.
Still. Yeah, they knocked it out. Amir got to come meet that pass. Now they're in a tough spot here in the deep corner. Good timeout for Coach Creel to get it in because they're in a difficult position to get the ball inbound.
Timeout sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust on the corner of 34th and Broadway in Mount Vernon. 15.8 seconds to go in regulation. The Rams will come out of this. Still a lengthy rebound, or lengthy inbound, if you will. 44-43 is the Mount Vernon lead. The Rams were down 43-42 until an intercepted pass along the right sideline by Amir Spann turned into a quick 2 on a layup by Luke Cooper, who was all alone, camped out. That's the difference so far. The Rams have led by 10. DeSmet has led by 7. It's been back and forth.
A great basketball game.
Best game of the shootout by far, at least on the boys' side. The girls' game between Highland and Edwardsville. Highland wins at 47-45.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty salty earlier. A couple of good girls' programs. But here on the boys' side, this has been the best game on the docket today so far. Still some great ones coming. Nashville and Metro East Lutheran will be on our sister station, V1047, following us. Collinsville and St. Mary's from somewhere is after that. And then the nightcap is Edwardsville Alta.
Mount Vernon ball under DeSmet's goal, length of the floor. Can't move. That's the problem. They got the big kid guarding Jackson, so he's going to look for Amir to go long here for a long pass. They'll front him. There's nobody in the backcourt.
15.8 seconds left. Length of the floor inbound. Right of the bucket on the baseline. What do we got?
Called a hold on Goodwin on Amir. He's going to have 2 free throws. I think they could have, honestly, if they would have had Amir release there, we would have had a layup the other direction when they're fronting him and no backside help. But either way, Amir has 2 free throws, no time off the clock, 15.8.
If you're Kent, do you hate that?
Yeah.
Do you?
I do, because, like you say, you didn't lose time, obviously. Plus, you got maybe, if you want to say, our weakest free throw shooter on the free throw line. So, yeah, I can see your point there. It is a positive in that regard. They were having trouble getting it inbounds, though, and they were going to have a great deal of difficulty getting it in, and they called the foul. So, kind of goes both ways.
Sure. It's all maroon around the free throw line, or around the lane, I should say. So, worst case scenario, it's a 3-point Ram lead. First free throw is good by Amir. He's in double figures, 45-43.
Big one here to get it to a 3-point game, and I don't know if Coach Creel does this, but if it gets on, he made it. If it gets under 7 or 8 seconds, I'd foul. I wouldn't give him a chance for Asleason to get a 3.
Timeout on the floor, sponsored by First Mid Bank and Trust. Kent Williams-Burns, I think, is final.
Yep.
46-43 game. Rams up 3, and I think coming in, the DeSmet had to be the favorite in this one, but Rams have looked pretty good today.
They played great. They've done what I think the most impressive thing is the defensive rebounding. We've held our own on the boards with a much bigger team in DeSmet. Now with 13.6 seconds to go, DeSmet side out. They're going to try to get Asleason open for 3, obviously. If your man drives, don't help off at Asleason. He's going to try to drive and kick. If it gets under 7 seconds, it's tough when you got young kids, though. I would foul. It's hard to get them to do that correctly. So you might just want to play this straight up. Just take away the 3 from Oslees and let them get to the rim. If they score, they score. They have no timeouts left.
13.6 seconds to go. 46-43 ball game. Inbound into the backcourt for DeSmet. Across the timeline is Walker. The action sponsored by Community First Bank. Deep up top. Looking in is Walker. Kicks it out to Niedenbach, who can't come up with it. That's Leeson wide open for a triple. No good with tenths of a second remaining, and the rebound won't matter. They put it back up. It's no good, and the Rams are going to hang on to win this one by the score of 46-43. We'll take a break, come back with your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Wouldn't it be nice to walk into your bank where people know your name, ask about your kids, and offer valuable help for your life and business? You just described to us here at Community First Bank of the Heartland. And despite our continued growth, our commitment to you and the communities we serve will never change. At Community First Bank, we continue to strive for excellence, but one thing remains the same. You are the reason. Community First Bank of the Heartland, where local matters.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
Registration for spring classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. Make your appointment today. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, Ren Lake College academic advisors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer or head straight into the workforce. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Ren Lake College. Call 618-437-5321 to get an appointment or visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College. Your journey starts here.
Hi, Eric Lyday with One Stop Flooring America here with a big announcement. One Stop Flooring America has partnered with Benjamin Moore to bring their award-winning paint back to the Mount Vernon area. Quality, performance, color, and Benjamin Moore's 130-year history in the paint industry is back after 15 years. Stop in today and see our brand new color center with over 3,500 beautiful color options that will give your painting project the perfect look. Benjamin Moore is back at One Stop Flooring America, 318 South 10th Street, Mount Vernon, 242-5712.
This is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXsports.com, where you just saw the Mount Vernon Rams upend the DeSmet Spartans in the Edwardsville shootout, 46-43. This is your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. I'm Chris Hugo. Tom Portner is alongside. And for the Mount Vernon Rams, Tom, it's a 6-1 start to the year. DeSmet falls to 4-1. But a game that had the storylines behind it against one where the public makes more about it than anybody on the floor. Rams ended up getting a big victory and a lot of distractions along the way.
Yeah, like you said, I think the distractions are more with the coaches, certainly not the players. And Mount Vernon came out after a short turnaround. DeSmet did not play last night. Mount Vernon did and had a late game, obviously, down in Marion. So for them to regroup, coach to get them prepared for this game in a short amount of time, all credit goes to the Mount Vernon Rams. This is an excellent win for them here in the shootout over a much bigger and a larger, I think a little bit of an upset, quite frankly, against DeSmet. So super victory for Mount Vernon going into next Friday's game now. We got a little bit of downtime against Carbondale.
No doubt about that. We'll have a little bit of downtime ourselves. We'll take a quick break, come back, get you set with some scoring and stats on the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or schedule your service appointments online at schmidtchevrolet.com. Take a break, come back. This is Rams basketball, victorious 46-43 over DeSmet from WMIX Sports.
Does your knee or hip pain keep you from doing the things you enjoy? Like riding your bike, playing basketball, or spending quality time with your family? Why put off getting your knee or hip fixed any longer? Crossroads Community Hospital's Bone and Joint Team is here to help you get back to enjoying the best things in life. Let the Crossroads Bone and Joint Specialist help by calling 618-731-5681 to schedule your appointment today. Visit crossroadshospital.com to learn more. Crossroads Community Hospital, where caring is our mission.
When you're the people's choice for a favorite Italian restaurant, you're on top of your game, and that's Joe's Pizza. Where else can you go to get the great, superb Chicago-style pizza and amazing pastas? Yep, Joe's is the place. Joe's features homemade sauces from the Trumpiano family's secret recipe. At Joe's, you can dine in, carry out, order online, and they deliver to just about anywhere. Experience pizza the way it was meant to be. Joe's Pizza, 819 Jordan in Mount Vernon.
Back to Mount Vernon Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank of the Heartland.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXSports.com. All over in Edwardsville as the Mount Vernon Rams beat DeSmet 46-43. This is your Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show where, of course, we have scoring and stats.
For DeSmet, from two-point range, they were 10 for 20, 50%. They were just 6 for 19 from three. The biggest one, the 19th one by Asmussen, they missed that one, 32%. They were 5 for 10 from the free throw line, 50%. They had 13 turnovers. For the Mount Vernon Rams, a very big victory for them. They were 11 for 26 from two, 42%. Good job from three, 5 for 12, 42%. The only downside I saw tonight was our free throw shooting wasn't quite what it's been all year. 9 for 15 from the free throw line, but Amir hit the two biggest ones at the end of the game. 60%. We had 17 turnovers, 11 of those in the second half.
Individual scores in this one first for the DeSmet Spartans. The Spartans were led by, well, both Evan S. Leeson and Jeremiah Walker with 11. 8 from Jackson Niedenbach, all in the second half. 4 each, actually, pardon me, 5 from Colin Goodwin. 4 each from Thomas Redmond and Sekou Gassama. The Mount Vernon Rams had game-high 13s apiece for Weston Brockhouse and Simon Wilson. Amir Spann was the shootouts player of the game with 11. 5 from Jackson Creel and 4 from Luke Cooper give us our final score of the Mount Vernon Rams 46, the DeSmet Spartans 43. We'll take a break, come back. This is Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
Registration for spring classes at Ren Lake College is going on now. Make your appointment today. With more than 100 degree and certificate programs, Ren Lake College academic advisors will make sure you're on the right path, whether you plan to transfer or head straight into the workforce. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Ren Lake College. Call 618-437-5321 to get an appointment or visit rlc.edu. Ren Lake College. Your journey starts here.
If you're looking for a new doctor, look no further than the new SSM Health Provider Finder. Search for physicians online based on conditions and treatments, name spellings and pronunciations, and locations near you. What's more, SSM Health doctors are known for taking the time to listen and connect with you. We call this the healing power of presence. You'll find this helpful tool at ssmhealth.com/doctors.
Streaming worldwide at WMIXSports.com, this is Mount Vernon Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
94.1 FM worldwide at WMIXSports.com. Chris Hugo with Tom Portner alongside. We'll review our final thoughts and our 3 stars of the game in this one in your Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. Rams winners 46-43 over DeSmet. Who are our 3 stars of the game?
The number 3 star tonight I'm going to give to Simon Wilson. He had 13 points, did a really nice job knocking down a few big threes, especially in the second half, and did a good job on the defensive boards. The number 2 star I'm going to give to Amir Spann. He didn't have the point total that he usually has, but I thought what he did better tonight than he has all year is he was able to get into the lane and make good decisions, dish it off to Weston and to Simon both around the rim. So a good overall game by Amir. And number 1 star I'm going to give to Weston Brockhouse. I thought on both ends of the floor, offensively and defensively, he did a great job. Took the bigs away from the rim, made a few threes, and did a super job on the defensive and offensive rebounds. So overall, I think this is by far Weston's best game of the year. Gets the much bigger foe. So good job by Weston and the rest of the Mount Vernon Rams tonight.
Absolutely. And you come in, and again, I talk about the publicity behind this one, the storyline. That's just all public. That's all media. That's really not the kids necessarily. And, you know, on the DeSmet side, most of them, I'm sure, maybe slightly aware of the magnitude of this, but really this is more from the Mount Vernon side. And all those distractions aside, I'm sure, whether maybe there were, maybe there weren't. Again, that's media concocted. Rams come away with a big win. The 10 kids on the floor decided it. I mean, I know they go deeper than that on the benches and whatnot, but the kids played it out, and they played well, and the Rams ended up coming away with a 3-point victory.
That's a huge victory, and I can tell you, I promise you both coaches are very glad this one's over with. Coach Creel probably a little more so than Coach Williams right now just because we came out on top, but I thought Mount Vernon played an absolutely excellent basketball game, and I think overall number one was on the defensive end. You held Sleason to just 11 points, and give Lucas Cooper a lot of credit for that. He was on him most of the time. Mount Vernon switches screens, so you end up with different matchups. But overall, Mount Vernon on the defensive end, I think, was the key to this win, and also on the defensive backboard. So overall, super job by Coach Creel getting them ready for this game in a short amount of time. Kudos to the kids who went out there and did it, fought hard, and came away with an extremely impressive victory today over DeSmet.
Impressive indeed. Now you get the full 6 days to focus on the Carbondale Terriers coming in. You get to see them. You get some scout video. They beat Highland here at this shootout in the game preceding ours. I think it ended up being only by 9. I think 46-37 or in that neighborhood. I put scores up. You get a good look at them. You know what they're made of. They come off a loss to Centralia in conference play. They come to Chagnon, so it's the home opener. Makings for a decent one on Friday night, too.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a good advantage for them to play right before us. Not just for the coaches. They're going to have an opportunity to scout them, but you have the whole team able to watch them a little bit and kind of get a feel for what they do and what the matchups will be. So looking forward to next Friday. It's a long way away for right now, but it'll get here before you know it. We've got a full week of practice to get ready for them. It's the only game next week. So they'll be able to concentrate solely on Carbondale, which will be the first time they've been able to do that this year as far as the coach's perspective. They've had to kind of get ready for multiple teams during practices through the week. So look for a good week of practice here. Come out ready to go next Friday night.
7:30 pregame, 7:45 tip-off on Friday night. We'll have it for you on 94.1 FM. We'll be able to unleash the full HD, we hope, provided we still have internet access at Chagnon. Can't wait for that. Big game coming up on Tuesday night for the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. They'll welcome the Centralia Annies on Tuesday. We'll have that for you on 94.1 FM. You can also watch that live at WMIXsports.com. Showcase tonight. Brian Gamber's Woodlawn Cardinals look for a Carlisle Kaskaskian Classic Championship over the Pinckneyville Panthers. 7:30 tip tonight. Jake Linder and Mike Richardson will have the call of that one coming up for you right here. All of that action will be sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. This takes care of the Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. For Tom Portner, for Jeff Crow, for Colby Gentles back at the studio, I'm Chris Hugo. Final score here in Edwardsville. The Mount Vernon Rams 46, DeSmet Spartans 43. So long. Have a great weekend.